Chào anh chị nhá, thì hôm nay thì tôi sẽ làm một cái video tôi sẽ làm một cái video hỏi người vì sao là người Quebec, người ở Canada ấy, người ta nói song ngữ là song ngữ Anh Pháp. Đây là một cái vùng rất là đặc biệt ở Canada là người ta nói song ngữ là Anh và Pháp. Đấy thì mời các bạn theo dõi. How are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
Yeah, well, yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Canada.
Yep.
You are Canadian.
I'm Canadian, yeah.
So which city do you live in?
Well, I grew up in Montreal, but it was the last few years I was living in Winnipeg, in the central part of Canada.
Yeah, I saw on the internet in Montreal and Quebec, the people they speak two languages, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So could you tell me something about why do people in your city speak bilingual two languages? Yeah.
Well, in certain parts of Canada, especially Quebec, where I was born, it's was traditionally the French and English when they first came to what became North America, to colonize it. Before Canada was a country, it was we were a British and French colony. So they had a war in I forget the year of the war.
Yeah.
But actually, England won the war.
Yeah.
And they said to the French, they said, well, we'll just let them keep speaking French. Eventually, they'll adopt speaking English. But it never happened.
That's why.
So the French continued to speak French, and the English continued to speak English.
Yeah.
And to this day, they've become both official languages.
That's why. And depend on the part is the people they speak English and French, right?
Yeah, it's more regional. That's right. Yeah. So in Quebec, where I'm from, I would say it's probably 75 to 80% francophone.
Yeah.
But then in other provinces in Canada, it's the opposite. If not, maybe 5% people speak French. So it just depends which province you're in.
That's why. Yeah. So in Quebec, the first language is French. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it's the majority language.
Majority. Yeah. So in school, how many languages can you speak?
I speak English fluently.
Yeah.
That's my first language.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at French.
Yeah.
I probably speak it 80%. And then I lived in Thailand for a little bit, so I can speak some Thai. I can't read or write it. It's too.
Yeah. So three languages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you speak English better than your French.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. My mother was actually Ukrainian Canadian. My father was French Canadian. So they spoke English to each other. So when I was growing up, that was the language that we spoke at home.
Yeah. So you went to school. You learned French.
I learned English, but we took French in school. But the town I lived in, I would say 80% of the people, the families, were French. But we spoke English at home.
Yeah.
So like at home we would speak English, but if you went out into the streets or to the store, on parle français. You would usually speak French.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was nice. You got the chance to speak both languages.
Yeah. So I heard that French in Quebec and French in French country, you guys speak different accent. Right? Yeah.
I'd say very different. Yeah. We speak more of an old traditional French, and we've adopted a lot of the English words into French sayings and stuff like that. So it's a melting pot of the language.
Yeah.
We can understand most of the French people.
Yeah.
But if someone from France came to Quebec and we didn't want them to understand us, they probably couldn't. We have enough slang words and different sayings that it wouldn't make sense to them.
Sometimes they have a problem when they came to Quebec about accent.
Yeah, we just say, for example, you might say in France they would say "Je ne sais pas."
Je ne sais pas.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But in Quebec we would say "Je sais pas."
Je sais pas.
Je sais pas quoi de faire. Je ne sais pas quoi de faire.
It's other.
I don't know what to do. Je ne sais pas quoi de faire. But in Quebec we would say "Je sais pas quoi de faire."
Yeah.
So it's a very, very different way of saying things.
So in your opinion, in your case, between French and English, what language is more difficult to learn?
French.
Really?
French is much more difficult.
Because they have masculine and feminine.
Yeah, you got that right. Masculine and feminine, and then the verbs are very complicated. There's a lot of irregularities and rules, and then with the verbs, everything with the masculine and feminine, things change. Like even how you spell colors.
Colors.
Like noir and noir.
Noir.
noir, le,
Noir.
something with le, which is masculine, you spell noir, N-O-I-R-E.
Yeah.
Or sorry, N-O-I-R. And then if it's feminine, if you're describing something black that's feminine, like la chemise noire, the black sweater, you would spell it N-O-I-R-E. So even the color is spelled differently, depending on the whether it's masculine or feminine. So you have to know all that stuff. So if you don't, it can be very confusing. It's a lot of things to learn. Sometimes I forget. I forget if the tree, I can't remember if the tree or the rock or the button is masculine or feminine. So sometimes I'll make mistakes because I've been away for 30 years.
So for example, you are native speaker English and French, but sometimes you make mistake or you make mistake. For example, the grammar and the writing. Yeah, because when I learn English, I make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, but I just keep talking. Even if I make mistakes, I don't care. I make mistakes in English too, and it's my first language, so it doesn't stop me from speaking. I just keep going.
Yeah, I think it's better. So, have you ever been to Europe?
Yeah, I've been all over Europe. Yeah.
Oh, nice. What is your favorite one? It's different.
I think Greece. I really like the Greek islands and the Greek way of living and the food. But
Athens.
yeah, well, I like the islands. I've been to many of the islands. One of my best friends growing up in Canada was Greek, so I had the opportunity to travel there with him and his family and stuff to really see the local lifestyle. So that makes a big difference.
So, for example, over there they have different culture in Canada.
Very different culture.
And not the islands and not the beaches.
Yeah, just completely. I mean, if you go from northern Spain to southern Spain, it's completely different. Portugal's different. France, extremely different. Same as the UK. Like all the old traditional European countries are very regionalized. So it's very interesting. Different food, different languages to a large extent. Different thinking, different histories. Yeah, so it's fun. It's fun to experience it.
Yeah. So, for example, when you travel like this, do you prefer travel alone or with your partner or with your friends? Something like that? Or depend on the time?
It depends on the time. I like traveling alone because often alone you get to meet, you're more open to meeting new people. When you travel with a group or your family,
always talk with them.
You're just talking with them. And then same thing with friends. Sometimes if it's depending on the friend, if you're always together, you don't get a chance to explore different avenues. So I like traveling. I like traveling alone personally.
Nice. I have a last question.
Sure.
So, for example, you flew from Canada to Asia, and you flew from Canada to Europe. Which way is more closer?
Oh, Europe's much closer. Montreal to London, for example, is only 5.5 hours.
25.5 hours.
5 hours.
5 hours.
To fly from one side of Canada to the other side of Canada is 6 hours.
Oh,
or 7 even. I'm thinking.
Wow.
Yeah, to fly across Canada takes a lot longer than flying from the east coast of Canada to Europe.
Oh, it's very big, right? Big.
Canada's huge. We have 5.5 time zones.
Oh. Wow.
We have if it's 6 o'clock in one part of Canada, it's up to 11:30. In the East Coast. So
East Coast,
East Coast it's 11:30. The West Coast it's 6 a.m.
Oh, and very cold.
Depending on where you are, again, we're the second largest country in the world, and most of the country in Canada is the Arctic. The cold is very barren.
Oh, Canada is the second largest country in the world.
Geographically, after Russia. Russia's the largest.
Oh, the land.
For land size,
Oh, land size. Wow, that's so good.
But most of our country, there's no people. Like in the north, there's no people in it.
Very cool, freezing over there.
Yeah, well, in the summertime I think it's warm, but just not much stuff up there. But,
that's why. I never seen snow before.
I saw enough for both of us.
it's never happened in my country. Maybe it's very rare.
It's Sapa or something in the north.
Very rare.
Yeah, I've seen I've seen snow in summertime. So.
Do you like it?
Yeah. I like it for a while. I just don't like the 6 months of it. Or the coldest I've ever been is -52.
Oh, -52. Wow.
Yeah, so
it's so cold.
Yeah, when it gets to that cold, you don't love it for very long.
Yeah, but some animals they can live in that situation.
Amazing,
Yeah. Wow. -52. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Take
Thank
her
you.
easy. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.